Okay.
Battery's connected.
The dome light's on. And the audible tone that the key's still in there was going. So I think to get it to stop complaining about the key, we may need to shut the door. I'll let us test the dome light anyway. Okay. So, door open detector is working. So the dome has a timeout, but if I use the dome control, I was able to turn the dome off immediately. So before we start the car, I want to test the original problem. And the original indicator of that. The original indicator was turn signals didn't work. So let's test the exterior lights. So I got key on. Battery, I think the battery's low, so I might hook up the charger. The dash has come online. The radio's come online. The headlights work, and the radio and the dash dimmed when I turned the headlights on. Looks like we also have glow on dash control. Yeah. Yeah, we have it on here too. So that's good. Let's see where the external lights are at. So right now, turn signal fuse is still out because I pulled it because as soon as there was something in there, it would blow. However, hazard lights can intercede and tell the turn signal lights to come on. So let's see if marker lights are on. If marker lights are on, let's try to do hazard lights. So rear marker lights are on, and the front is not. So what happens if we turn these hazard lights on? Okay, the dash is indicating. Okay. Front and rear markers are coming on. So we might have something else blown. So let's see what happens when we put a fuse in here. So there's two things I want to test here. I had to pull the wiper fuse and the turn signal fuse, because the wipers were just going non-stop with the key in or not. So we'll make sure wipers are in off position. So we'll make sure wipers are in off position. And let's see what happens if we add a wiper fuse. Okay. I got a 25 amp fuse for the wiper blades. Wiper blades are off. Key is not all the way in. Let's see what happens. Okay, the fuse is in. Okay, maybe that was just the wipers resetting. Okay. Wiper control seems okay. So now, yeah, this fuse is good. Let's see if the turn signal lights, let's see if there's still a short somewhere. If there is, this is going to blow right away. Okay. Good sign. So the markers is weird. But let's see what we can do. See if the turn signals are working. So, accessory on. Okay, so we have battery message indicator, we have airbag alarm, we have trunk open indicator, we have the engine check light, the radio is in security lock, But let's see if the turn signals work. Okay, and I can see it's indicating on the dash and in the front. And the rear. And we have fuel indicator. So okay, brake lights are working. One other thing I want to try is if blower control works now. Okay, the dampers are moving. And blower control is working. Variable control is working. That's good. Well, before I try the original body control, before I change anything, I know that I don't have any shorts right now other than not sure why front marker lights aren't coming on. So, why don't we see if the car wants to start? Now, it might not want to because it's in a security lockout mode, but let's find out. Okay, still getting a security message. Well, if the relay is stuck closed in body control for the turn signals and the horn, we'll know real quick. I got more fuses. Let's find out, because I think that I can't turn this over because I have the other car's body control in here. Let's find out. I put the ignition cylinder from the other car in this one to determine if it's the body controlling ignition pairing or body control and ECU pairing. So let's see what we got. Alright, we got the same security indicator. Body control might be getting us locked out of everything else. Let's switch to that. Let's switch to that one, see if it blows fuses. Okay. One of the symptoms of the failing wiring harness was the horn would just go off randomly. So I had pulled the horn relay. So let's see if the horn relay is behaving now. Okay, the relay seems normal now. So the other thing was, turn signals didn't work. Four ways did. And there's a drain on the battery. So what I've done, testing that, I actually put, we already have the original body control module back in here. The fuse hasn't blown yet. So let's see what we get. Okay, we got accessory on. Okay, headlights work. The brake lights are working. So to test security mode, we'll put the key on. That'll let us test the turn signals. If we don't get security light, let's try to turn it on. Okay, turn signals are okay. Let's see if it'll turn on. You hear that? It tried to turn over. I think that battery's going bad. I think it doesn't have enough power. Let's give it assist from the charger. Okay, charger has brought us up to 15 volts across the terminals. I'm gonna see if this thing will start, and if it does, I'm gonna unplug the charger. And if it's running okay, then we're gonna stop it. And we're gonna test to make sure everything's still okay.